So as I was saying before, the campaign we've just set up was a campaign group. So here we're given the opportunity to add the individual campaigns under that campaign group. Only this traffic source calls them advertisements. So I'll click on Add Advertisement. And here we're shown a list of requirements for their ad content. So please comply with these or you risk getting your campaign rejected. So I'm going to close this and I'm going to assign a campaign name to this camp. Um, let's run in Spain. Um, let's run a carrier offer. I like to put the date that the campaign started on, so I can keep track of how far back to check the stats and so on. So next we'll need to specify a bid in CPM. And first thing we do is we need to come down here to the country tiers list and look up our geo. And our geo is Spain, so ES. Here it's classified as a tier 2 geo, and then we would come up here, and since we'll be running setting up a pop under camp, we'll need to look in this row. So tier 2 pop unders, the minimum acceptable bid here is $1. So I would then come up here and specify my bid. Now I don't recommend to bid overly high when you're testing the waters, when you're setting up a campaign here. I find that bids that are a bit higher than the minimum will get you conversions. So test the waters first, and if all goes well, then raise your bid. That would be my best advice. So since the minimum is $1, I would usually put 1.33 here. If you're wondering why 3.3, that's because a lot of new people will bid whole numbers. They'll bid $1 to $3, and then people started bidding slightly higher than that to beat the bulk of the competition. So they would start bidding 0.1 or 0.11, and then other people started bidding slightly higher than that to beat them out. So they start bidding 0.2, 0.22, and I've just gotten used to bidding 0.3 or 0.33, and I have no doubts that a lot of people out there are bidding 0.4 or 0.5. But for better or for worse, I've gotten used to it and it works, so I'm sticking with the 0.33 for now. So next we have ad type, and here we have three choices. We can upload a banner. Um, if you're running display traffic, this is what you would choose, but keep in mind that by choosing upload banner, you'd only be able to upload a single banner. And if you want to rotate multiple banners, you would want to choose this third-party HTML code. And this option is for buyers or us um, who want to run banner tags in the form of iframes or JavaScript. And this option will allow for us to rotate banners on our side without constantly having to upload or switch out banner ads um, via the upload banner option, because you can only upload a single one there at any one time. And to use this third-party HTML code option, all we need is the iframe or JavaScript tag, And it's the same as a redirect URL for POPs, where we rotate new landers without constantly needing to change out the URL. And last but not least, we have the pop under option, which is what I'd imagine most of you would be using. And then here we'll specify the target URL or the campaign URL. So for this, we'll need to set up an actual camp uh, on the tracker.